Nobody tells you this before you start driving trucks. They talk about the money. They talk about the freedom. They talk about seeing the country. But nobody really explains what the road does to a man. Because the road doesn't just move freight. It slowly starts moving something inside you too. And if you stay out here long enough, you start noticing the changes. Not the obvious changes, the quiet ones. The kind that happen slowly, mile after mile, night after night. Truck driving has a strange way of stripping things away. At first you don't notice it. The first week feels like an adventure. You're learning new routes, figuring out truck stops, getting used to the rhythm of the road. Everything feels new. But the longer you stay out here, the more the distractions start disappearing. And once the distractions disappear, something else shows up. Silence. Not the peaceful kind, the deep kind. The kind that forces you to start thinking. You're driving down a highway somewhere in the middle of the night. The road is empty. Your headlights stretch across miles of asphalt. The radio is low. And suddenly your mind starts going places it usually avoids. You start thinking about your life, about the decisions you've made, about the things you regret, about the things you wish you had done differently. That's one of the strange things about the road. It gives you time, a lot of time. Time most people never get. Most people live surrounded by noise. Phones ringing, people talking, constant movement. But truck drivers spend hours alone with nothing but their thoughts. And after a while, that starts revealing things. It reveals your patience. It reveals your discipline. It reveals your weaknesses. And sometimes, it reveals parts of yourself you didn't even know existed. That's why some people quit trucking early. They think the job is about driving. But driving is the easy part. The hard part is dealing with everything the road brings out of you. Because when you're on the road long enough, you start learning things about yourself. You learn whether you can handle solitude. You learn whether you can stay disciplined when nobody is watching. You learn whether you can stay focused when the road feels endless. And sometimes, you learn that you're stronger than you thought. The road has a way of building resilience. Not quickly, but slowly. Every long night adds something. Every difficult load adds something. Every mile adds something. And over time, those miles start shaping you. Truck drivers see things most people never experience. They watch the country wake up. They watch the sun rise over empty highways. They drive through storms, through deserts, through mountains, and through long nights where the road seems endless. Those experiences change how you see life. Because when you've spent thousands of miles watching the horizon, you start realizing something important. Life is bigger than most people think. The problems people complain about every day don't seem as big anymore. The small frustrations fade away, and the things that truly matter start becoming clearer. That's one of the quiet gifts the road gives you. Perspective. It forces you to slow down, to observe, to think, and sometimes to grow. Some of the strongest men you'll ever meet are truck drivers who have spent years out on the road. Not because the job is glamorous, but because the job demands endurance. Long days, long nights, long stretches away from home. It takes a certain kind of person to live that life. And the ones who last usually come out stronger on the other side. Because once you've spent enough time on the road, you stop fearing the quiet. You start understanding it. You start appreciating it. And somewhere along the way, you realize something. The road wasn't just taking you across the country. It was shaping who you were becoming. 1 mile at a time. 1 night at a time. 1 long stretch of highway at a time. And if you're a truck driver listening to this right now, somewhere out there on the road, just remember something. Those long nights are doing more than moving freight. They're building something inside you. Something most people never get the chance to develop. Strength, patience, perspective. Because the road has a way of revealing who a man really is. And if you stay out here long enough, you might just discover a stronger version of yourself waiting on the other side of those miles.